Hi, everybody. Welcome to the YouTube channel of McRae's Window Cleaning. My name is Duncan. We're based right here in Brisbane, Australia. And this is the continuing series, the seven-parter on business building strategy. So, what's in today's video? Stay tuned. We've got something fascinating. Welcome back, everyone. This is the episode 7 of our business building strategies. And in this one, we're going to discuss play. Now, you know this famous saying, all work and no play makes Duncan a dull boy. That's right. Now, we may rattle that off from time to time, but do we really believe it? Well, let me ask you another question. In business, which of your assets in business would you rate as the greatest asset? Now, if you're in a window cleaning business, as I am, is it your vehicle? Is it your water fed equipment that you're using every day that you've spent a fair bit of money on? What is your greatest asset? Well, your greatest asset is you. It's me. I'm the greatest asset in my business. Now, when you think about your vehicle, if you don't maintain it, get it serviced, what's going to happen? If you don't clean your tools, what's going to happen? Well, they won't be the asset that they are without proper maintenance. Now, is it any different to us? Do we make time to regenerate, to refresh, to rebuild or renew who we are as people? That's where play comes into being. Play matters in our daily life. It's this ability to engage in any activity that we enjoy as recreation. Now, a lot of research has been done on this and how it affects people, um, both in their social situation, their mental well-being. Play has been shown to be so pivotal in helping us. And Dr. Stuart Brown is a clinical researcher who's looked into this aspect, and he said this fascinating quote: "The opposite of play is not work. The opposite of play is depression." Now, I found that quite sobering. Why do we need to think about that? Well, when we stop playing, when we stop having time to refresh and renew, the vitality that we need as humans will start to ebb away. In other words, we lose spontaneity, lose the flexibility that we need to be able to flourish as people. So, work and play are not mutually exclusive. We know that work, when you've had a great week and all the jobs went well and the people were happy and they paid the bills, there's a sense of accomplishment. There's a sense of stability. The family's been cared for. When you're in business, of course, you feel independent. There's a bit of autonomy there that's really benefiting. But play adds something extra to that. Play adds the feelings of discovery, the renewal, the fun in life. You know, then work doesn't become this life of drudgery. You know, there's that saying, all work and no play. So, are we just, could it be that by talking about this, we're becoming a bit childlike? Well, we don't want to view play as just something that kids do. But let's just talk about kids when they play. And we're not talking about when kids are playing on the PlayStation. When you watch a child out in the yard, down on the beach, running, playing, there's a lot of thought process going on. They're learning new skills, they're discovering new things. When a child finds an unusual shell or creature down on the beach and comes running up to mum, look at this. They've never seen anything before. Their mind's ticking over. They're all things that we still can do as part of our recreation, as part of our play. Now, because we're all unique individuals, there's not a one size fits all with regard to play. Some people are just a fun loving joker style of person. You know, they love tomfoolery, they love jokes, they love comedy, and there's nothing better for them to watch a good um, comedy show. Other people need to be hands on. They love physical movement, they love to be active. My wife is like that. She discovered dance when she was 14, and she can hear a song that's got a really good rhythm, and she just starts moving. She just starts moving. She has this ability to dance. Recently, she started Googling shuffle dance tutorials. Now, I can't dance or shuffle or do anything like that to save myself. But, that's her skill, and to enjoy playing like that gives her energy. She's also an explorer. We love doing road trips, and so she will search and research what places there are to go and stop in at. When we did a road trip through Washington State and Oregon in 2015, she found all the places that we were going to look at. She looked it up on Google, mapped it all out. She even found coffee places for me to try. She doesn't drink coffee, but she found that, and then I logistically made it all happen. And I had as much fun as she did. But we approached the play, the time of refreshment, from totally different personality types. So we don't it's not all the same. But the bottom line is we need to do it. And making time for play, setting that boundary in our life where we say no, this is my time for refreshment. We say yes to something else, gives us structure, gives us control. We now then remove the stress. And so, for the next few minutes, I'd love to just revisit what we've discussed in this series of videos, 7 in all. At the beginning, we talked about the importance of a mission statement, not a vision statement of what's going to happen 2 or 3 years down the track. No, no, the action plan as to why we go about our routine the way we do. The why gives us the reason. Without the why, we can't put into practice the how. So when we have a mission statement, whether it's personally, whether it's for our business, it gives us an opportunity to put into practice some of these other things that we've talked about. It gives us a reason for what we discussed in episode 2 on a life edit, because we want to see if our week is working, if the schedule that we have for our business is working, and if it's not, why? What can we change? What can we edit? What can we do so that we have more time for play? We have time for that project, that fitness regime that we'd like to do. So having that life edit is important. We discuss procrastination. What things can stop us moving forward? What things can slow us down? The fact that we might be in fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. And we've been able to work through as to how to overcome those fears. Those fears can prevent us from getting out of our comfort zone. Episode 4. See, a comfort zone is dynamic, it changes. If we don't get out of that comfort zone, it will contract, it will get smaller. Do we want to live just a small life, or do we want to step out of that comfort zone and live a rich, fulfilling life? There's discomfort in both. Which discomfort do you want to avoid the most? That's important. And to help us, if we have clear boundaries, we will be able to establish what things we'll allow in our life and what things we won't. That will help us then to be able to learn when to say yes, when to say no, and how we can then develop healthy relationships with people. It enables us to deal with difficult customers, helps us to establish how we're going to behave in those circumstances. And of course, having those clear boundaries, having a mission that we're going to follow avoids or minimizes the stress that we can bring upon ourselves from doing too much and expecting too much. So, not allowing people to help or being a perfectionist, and that's adding more stress to our routine. Obviously, if we can make time to regenerate, to play, whatever type of play suits us, it's really, really helpful to be able to put these things into practice. So, friends, I hope this video series has really benefited you in some way. I'm not a guru on these matters. This information I've shared is based on research that I've done or that my wife has done. My wife has shared a lot of that research on her online newsletter, which you can see down here is the address for, and there's a link in the descriptions area. Um, we've researched this for many years and we've seen it work in our life and benefit us. And we want to share it with you because of the benefits it's brought personally as well as to our business activity. So if you've got some thoughts that you'd like to share and you're comfortable sharing in the description in the comments box below, please do that. If you'd like to reach out to us personally and send me a direct message on my Instagram page, there it is, at mccrayswindowcleaning.com. If you want to talk about that and share your thoughts on any of the episodes, you're more than welcome to do so. If you'd like to contribute to our video creation, down in the description there's a link to our Ko-fi page where you can buy me a coffee and contribute if you want to financially to our goal of upgrading our video making equipment so we can continue to provide quality videos here on our YouTube channel at McRae's Window Cleaning. In the meantime, we hope everyone takes care. It's a tough world out there. We hope that you can survive and find enjoyment in what you're doing in business as well as in your personal life. Take care, and we'll see you soon.